I used to use, I got given my first shot at 12. It was my birthday present. I got told, close your eyes and put out your hand. So I did, as any kid would do, but I changed all that. Heroin's a bad drug. It's the devil's drug, and it's horrible. By 13, I was pregnant. I was underage working. That's why I don't know who the father is to my son, because he was a working baby. I tried to commit suicide, yeah, and I changed myself for the better. It's Summer Jackson. I'm from Victoria originally, and I'm 28 years old.
And could you tell us about growing up?
Growing up wasn't probably the best of lives, so horrible upbringing. And by the age of 10, I was smoking yandi, so weed, and by 11, I was out on the streets, running amok in the CBD and that, By 13, I was pregnant. I was underage working. And I preferred to be, sorry, I didn't mean to speak then. I preferred to be out there than I did at home.
Yeah.
I got more attention, and as much as it's going to sound pretty fucked up, I got better care, more love and more attention working underage and being out there than I did it at home. Yeah, I guess that's life.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't know who the father is to my son, because he was a working baby.
Yeah.
But I had him anyway, because I don't believe in abortions, and I guess at being that age, I think I just deep down just wanted to have something that loved me unconditionally, and sorry, monkey. She's pretty good, she doesn't normally run away. Yeah, I love you too. So I don't really have a good relationship with my mum.
Yeah.
And my dad's everything. He's in jail up here.
What did he do?
He didn't do anything. I tried to commit suicide. Yeah, I tried to commit suicide, and I was cut into my throat. Not majorly, thank God that he stopped me in time, but there was a little kerfuffle in the process of trying to get the blade off me and that. The hotel, we were at the front of the hotel the following morning, and the hotel manager had called the police because, of course, being in a bad mental state at that particular moment in time, I was very emotional, I was very upset, and I was yelling a bit, I was screaming a bit. And so they called the police. Well, I forgot that and Dad didn't realise that I had the blade on me in my bag, and I'd completely forgotten. And so when the police came, they got me with the knife and took me back for having a weapon on me at King's Cross Police Station. And at midnight they put me into the isolation room, and basically it was telling me that we know he's done this to you, basically just do yourself a favour and tell us. And I was like, but he's done nothing, and the more that I tried to tell him he's done nothing, the more they were at me. And to put me in the ICU room of a hospital when I've been in and out of the psych ward, so I don't exactly, they just put in, they knew what they were doing. That's why they took me to the hospital at midnight when I was drained and not, fully with it, and stuck me in the isolation room and had 2 male coppers right at the front door bit, you know, and did the interview there. And so I just basically, by the end of it, just went, yeah, all right, yeah, whatever they said, you know. And now he's up for attempted, trying to kill me, holding me hostage. He's got like 10 or so charges, and it's all bullshit, you know. And even like Day Street Police Station police, they have told me how corrupt King's Cross are. They said to me, they've gone, at the end of the day, you know, you did what you had to do, because there was no way in hell they were going to let you go anywhere until they got what they wanted.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right? So that's why he's sitting in Parkley right now, because, yeah, I didn't want to get put into a psych ward. Well, involuntary, mind you, it's what it would have been, involuntary, which means I wouldn't be getting out anytime soon, or give them what they want. But I didn't realise that it would have such a outcome like it had. Does that make sense? Yeah, I didn't realise, you know. And he doesn't hate me, he doesn't blame me for it. You know, he goes, there was no way you were going to get out of it any other way. You know, you were backed into a corner, and I'm sure any other female in your situation with your trauma would have done the same thing. And he goes, I'd rather it be me than you. You know? So yeah, that's why he's in prison right now. Yeah. You know, when I was younger, I was like an alcoholic pill popper, and I used to use, you know. I got given my first shot at 12. It was my birthday present. I got told, close your eyes and put out your hand. So I did, as any kid would do, but I changed all that, you know what I mean? I fixed all that out. I got rid of all that out of my life, and I changed myself for the better, and ended up with my own house in Victoria and 2-bedroom unit, you know, and was doing really well for myself. And I don't want to go back in. I just don't want to go back in there. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like, don't want to go back to that lifestyle. I don't want to. It's not what I want for my life. It's the only way I can put it. I don't want to be waking up with a habit every morning, being sick because, you know, and being forced to have to, you know, do things I don't want to do just so I'm not sick. It's not a life. It's not something that, you know, is enjoyable. It's not like weed where, you know, you can smoke it, lay back, get the munchies, eat a ton, watch cartoons and laugh. Heroin's a bad drug. It's the devil's drug, and it's horrible. And the fact that I got away from that and I got off the methadone program, I actually one of the very few that have been able to cut the methadone and cut that out of my life and stick to my guns. You know, I just don't want to go back there. And for me to be around Uncle Rod all the time would be too of a greater risk of a relapse. And it's not a relapse I want to go down. You know?
How long were you on it for?
Throughout my whole 10 years. Yeah. Throughout my whole 10 years. I guess I was doing it as a way of blocking things by the end of it. But then I met a nun and got some good supports intact, and when I got my place up in Bayswater in Victoria, this life's not for me. I've got accommodation now, you know, I've got a chance to do something with myself, so why not take it while I'm still young? And I did. And I stuck to my guns and, yeah, I haven't looked back.